If you just stumble across the channel, it's probably because somebody hit that like button before. And for those of you who hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Oh, 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 oh. And I'm singing like, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Lit check, been a minute, let me hit the homies in a group text. 10 years, same team, true vets. Got a couple trophies, but no chains on the neck. No. Got a couple Cardis, we don't flood with baguettes. It's a very small world, so my hand holds. Wake up, make the money, that's a man's role. Loyalty and love is what I stand for. Can't forget about trust, but first, please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Oh, 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 oh. And I'm singing like, whoa, oh, oh, oh. It's the weekend, we've been working. I'll be posted, fireside. Bring my boys in, bring your girls in. We'll be posted up all night. Limited edition, not the regular one. We shut down the city like when presidents come. I am not a rookie, I'm a veteran, bruh. Promise I'ma take it easy later on. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Oh, 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 oh. And I'm singing like, whoa, oh, SOS, oh. Please fill my cup. Me, it was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those odds. Got up and I beat those odds. It's understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those odds. Got up and I beat those odds. That's understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should. I feel it all. I'm feeling numb. I lost my soul. It's on the run. I need a spot. I need some fun. I'm in the dark. Like what's to come? It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those odds. Got up and I beat those odds. It's understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those odds. Got up and I beat those odds. It's understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should. It's me versus me. It's you and I. The time is now. It's do or die. I chose my path. No choosing sides. I'll take what comes. Hit for the ride. I'm that guy. No more time for the bad guy. Never going back to the bad side. Need the holy water, get baptized. Yeah, I'm that guy. No more time for the bad guy. Never going back to the bad side. Need the holy water, get baptized. I'm that guy. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those odds. Got up and I beat those odds. It's understood. It was always me versus versus me. It was never me versus you, and now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job, just how I should. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. It's understood. Get up, had to beat those eyes. Got up and I beat those eyes. It's understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you, and now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job, just how I should.
Myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Work with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on it and next. Whip this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Yeah. Oh shoot, they don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions. Make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Peace in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke. If you know, then you know. Suited up, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was born with grenades. The trenches where soldiers are made. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see
check,
how you
1
do
2 1
under
2.
pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure.
Here we go.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto Charts with the Road Dog. My name is Lane, and I'll be your Road Dog this evening, helping to guide you to the course of financial freedom through crypto. Got that little tongue tied there. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Thank you so much if you joined me earlier on my $100 to $10,000 challenge, BitUnix challenge, that video that I had, stream that I had with no sound. Bless your heart. Some of you guys stayed in there for that whole hour. I don't know. I hope you got something out of it. I don't see how you could have, but man, I've got to go back and readdress all that. Not on this stream. We're focusing on DEGEN night tonight. It's your coins, your charts. We're looking at them. And if you don't say nothing, we're going to sit here and look at all the freaking meme coins I can muster, because that's what's popping off right now. Shout out to Haven, who says that he's up on leash today. That's awesome. And also shout out Haven just gifted a membership, and it was gifted to Haven. Hey, there you go. Treat yourself. And JN's in the house. We got Betho. Okay, so we'll start out with that. First of all, we gotta do our little usual beginning thing here. I always gotta start out with Bitcoin. This is what I posted over. This is from last night. Last night's stream. The targets that we put up for Bitcoin. Here's when it hit target 1. And here is where it hit target 3. I was busy somewhere between here. The number just kept going up, and we have not went over target 3 quite yet, but 67,900.5 cents. Nailed it. Up, Tangem. So, well, since we're here, My balance is like rocking, dude. Tangem rocks. You know, you can also do swaps through the Tangem app too, man. Took advantage of that. That's pretty cool. It uses 1 inch and Changely. Tangem, cool wallet. Carry it with me when I'm on the go. Use it with an NFC-enabled smartphone. Very safe, very secure. Code DAWG would save you 10% off of the purchase of a Tangem wallet set. All right, so Bitcoin, here we are right now. And I'm down on the 6 minute because I just like to get in nitty gritty. Actually, I usually do have my chart up on a smaller time frame. And I'm cool with that because I just like to watch it. But when it comes to actually making and planning my trades, I can't stress the importance of how important it is to zoom out and work your way down on that trade. You're zooming out, getting a feel for what's going on the weekly, what's going on especially on the daily, and your favorite time frames in between, 4 hour being a very important one that we track a lot here on this stream. So when I do setups, I'm usually doing them from a daily, weekly, or a 4 hour time frame, and then I'm nailing it in on those smaller time frames. I see a lot of people out there teaching, and they are all doing it all in the smaller time frames and wondering why stuff don't quite work out as well. I try to avoid that as much as I can, and I try to share those secrets with you guys so that you can avoid that too, because, well, there are some things being taught out there that, you know, have a degree of success. There's some things I'm teaching on this channel that give you a greater degree of success than what they have. That means you can outtrade those guys. I'm just saying. We're below the 9 moving average. They just figured out then something was going on after it went below the 21. On the 15, we're bouncing off this trend line so far. It's holding. I like that. Bitty Bitcoin, man. My next target is sitting at $69,000, 191. But as it stands, 68,912. That little bitty candle right there, just about a little over an hour ago, was our all-time high for Bitcoin. Brand new all-time high right before the halving. I gotta say, when you really zoom out, I mean, it was tough. It's been really, really tough with Bitcoin. Gosh, do I have a chart that I haven't just scribbled all over anywhere? Yeah. Oh, wow. Here's one. Here's one of my overall ideas here. Taking this channel and respecting that angle, putting it up here gives us a target currently somewhere around $78,000 possible. Reaching up there. If we do, not saying that, we did top out over here. I do think we could. This is just, you know, projecting, talking amongst ourselves what could happen that we usually see happen. Reaching these areas that we could get rejected. Our 9 moving average is way down here at 48,000. We should come down toward it, not necessarily touch it, but eventually touch it. It'll come up toward us too. But, you know, we could, you know, do some up and down. We could flag out, and it might make a cup and handle. It might make an inverted head and shoulders. Well, it would if we came down and went back up. So either way that you want to look at those, what really matters is that we're in this big ass channel which is measured move, which could take us up to $136,500 if we break out of this channel. And that's going to be your measure move for the channel, the cup and handle, whichever way that you want to do it. We're leaning up toward there once we break this trend line here, break above 78,000. Should we do it? And we would have to see it get really bullish and continue this bullish move throughout the week to think that that's going to happen. And we should find out pretty soon if we're going to start catching a little bit of a major pullback now. Where could we go if we get a pullback? What's this going to do for our altcoins? Those are all some valid questions. Very valid, very valid. If we are, in fact, topping out, if we did just make a higher high and say, whew, that's enough right now. But if we don't have any more gas in the tank, if we're pulling back, 56,296 would be the first area to look at, with the possibility of falling back to around 48.5, 48.8-ish. All through there. It could happen. I don't want to get all bearish and everything because everything looks really, really good. But there is that chance that we might get a little bit of a pullback. And coming back to the 236 area, maybe doing some kind of little distribution like we had over here. I don't know. Or accumulation, reaccumulation like we did over here. I don't know, but we'll just keep our eyes on it. But just be careful. But if we keep going higher, we just look for those higher spots and see if they break. But we are at the top of those fib areas that we are hitting right now. These little guys. Where did you go, chart? Those are toppy top fibs now. I'm just throwing that out there. They are toppy tops. So getting a little sideways, which would be awesome for our altcoins. If we can get more sideways out of Bitcoin, that would be just fine. Keep the altcoins pamping. Keep it pamping, baby. Ichimoku Cloud, man. What am I on the 2-hour chart here? Man, she's just looking good. Looking good. I think that we still got some more juice in the tank. Overall, it is starting to get a little tired. But I like the fact she's really respected this trend line right here. Wicked right off the top of it. Looks like on the 50-minute, she's trying to get bullish and maybe trying to recover that non-moving average. That would be a good sign for more upside. Keep our eyes on that. If not, we could double top and then start coming into this cloud. I'm not seeing the danger until this trend line is broken. I'm not worried about it, but we did come right back. Basically, what we did is flip this last target that we had at 67,886. Flipped it as support. Right now, that's looking really bullish to push us up to 69,191. That should help our altcoins too. Let's flip over to altcoins now. This is basically what we're looking at. 4-hour chart right here. Total 3. Can I get others? I like others. I'll do that on a different chart sometime. Total 3 is our altcoins minus Bitcoin and Ethereum. Looking nice. Our highs, higher low, respecting that trend line. It's all we could ask for. Bitcoin dominance, finding a little rejection right back here over at this horizontal trend line we've got that we've been watching. It came through for us so far. And if it goes down, that helps us out, and Bitcoin goes sideways or Bitcoin continues to go up while dominance goes down. That's good for us. For our altcoins, let's now get to our altcoins. We'll start out with Leash. That is actually on my list. That's the first one on my list because it took off today. So Haven Man, let's take a look at this one. Apparently all I have is, here we go. Here's some exchanges. BitGet. Let's go with that one. They got it on spot there. We got enough history on it. Decent. Oh, she's pulled back a lot. She went up to $1,900. She's pulled back to $1,123. So I hope you took some profit up there. Let's see. This goes back to February this year. Let's see if we can get some more. Let me get a better chart here. See if we got some older price history. I think this has been around for a while. Should have some history there. It won't show me the volume, but we can get everything else. Well, we got the same thing. Oh, look, we've already looked at you a long time ago. Well, we're getting the same things. All right. Guess I'll go back to BitKit. Or Gate.io. Oh yeah, here we go. Now we're cooking with gasoline. We got some price history for us now. We can see what's really going on there, doggies. Let's do it. Top-down analysis. It went up to, on this chart, $4,725. And dropped all the way down to $277. So man, anybody picked it up under $700, man, you're doing awesome. All right, so our 236 kind of knocked her in the dirt there just a little bit. That is a kind of a key level for us. Let's take it down here, see what we got. Perfect. 676 and under was the magic numbers. And looking at this, that 236 that we bounced off of was also the 618 by this particular leg that we just measured, this high to the low. That's the little ratio that we're working with at the moment. Let me get a few targets here. You gotta be kidding me. Jeez. Man, a couple of weeks ago, I got on this microphone roll too. All right. How long was that one off? I think I had to cough or something and I turned it off and didn't turn it back on. I don't know what you guys have missed though. Basically, things look good. I did a bars pattern over here just to kind of mimic where price could go, and it looks pretty much in line with everything we did there. Bless your hearts, man. You guys are so patient. We still got people here. We lost it. Trying to catch up. Haven sent hey, appreciate that, Haven. Thank you very much. And shout out to you, Haven. I was giving you congratulations. I don't know if my mic was on when I was saying that or not, but the shout out and all the claps and everything was for Leash. That looked awesome. And buying back Leash around 800 to 900 to add back to your bag looked like a good idea. Alyssa Higgins says, should I sell and then buy back or just hold all my coins? That's up to you. I don't know what welcome to the stream, Alyssa. I'm not sure or if you're talking about a certain coin. Like if we're talking about Leash, and now since my mic was off and we are on, right? Let me go back to Leash. Where were we at? Was it Big Get? Wasn't Big Get. Why not? Really? Were you Gate.io? Yeah, okay. So I think we were down to the 15-minute on this one. So what I was saying, if Leash, for instance, like it broke out of this channel. That channel has a good probability of price coming back to the breakout area before it continues on to the upside. The fact that it broke to the upside of this channel and it being bearish means parabolic move to the upside, means strong, hard, fast move, which is what we did. So we're going to chill out from that, but we still got it coming, in my personal opinion. So Haven or whoever in Leash taking profits at these marked areas and everything, and then buying back here at, man, some great targets. $1,600, $1,700, $2,000 will be a big number there. But then I zoomed out, and this looks like a great one to kind of work for the long haul. Same thing with Bethor. So what I like to do, and my whole strategy for the bear market, is to accumulate at these bottoms and then just kind of slowly peel it off. This is like my long-term holds and things like that I got conviction on. And then now at this point in the market that we are in now, I'm letting those babies ride. And when they start popping off, I'm skimming off some profits, always leaving a moon bag. I'm just peeling out my capital first. That's the first thing. And then when they go crazy, I'll really start, taking off the percentages when we really start getting into the market. But that's should be all of our goals. That's what the whales do. That's where we learned all that, and the accumulations through the bear market, just slowly accumulating and DCAing, or however you want to do it. But right now we're getting into the trading zone. So this is going to be interesting, because this is now when you can start throwing money at things and it just goes up. We're headed toward that part of the market. Not quite there yet, but we're getting a little taste of it. This is only the beginning. Not saying that we won't drop. We will. And you need to be ready for that. That's why you want to pill out and make sure you take profits when you get these chances like this, so that you can add back to this same bag or to a different bag, however you want to play it. Everybody's got a different way to work things, so that's why it's hard to kind of generalize a little bit. Haven says my average price on Leash is about 315. That's like 285 with Crow, and that's like 285 in the real world. That was awesome. That's a winner that's worth riding, but definitely do pull that collateral out. Make sure you get that collateral back. I would dare say it's not a winning trade until you have that collateral back, young man. Bring the girls back. We got a request. Girls. I lost them. We lost the girls, man. There they are. All right, let's check in with you guys. Okay, so he's back. You can afford new equipment soon. Don't know if I need much new equipment. I just need to get this. It's the operator error is what it is. Antonio says, hey, streaming through my lounge, 85-inch TV. That's sweet. I like to watch YouTube on the big screen. I'm hoping sometime we can get the projector set back up. I hadn't had that set up in about a year or two now. I like the big screen. All right, so somebody asked for SHIB, and that's on my meme coin list that we can look at. I'm probably just going to look at memes tonight. There is one that we've talked about before, and just in case I don't get around to it, I go ahead and mention it, but it's DVPN. From the last time we talked about it, man, it might as well be meme coin profits. That little sucker taken off, I think maybe 10x. I'll have to take a look, but still has room to go. Very small market cap. Let's take a look at Shiba. Where we at? Binance. Zoom out, nothing but a big old candle to the upside. Crazy top. You went past everything we even looked at so far, huh? The structure right here that you're looking at, it's a very, very shallow falling wedge. And Bukowski says that is the very best wedge to be involved with. When they're steep, when they're very steep, I mean, they'll play out, and they have one of the most reliable patterns that you can shoot for is the falling wedge pattern. But when they're shallow like this, he says they're like a diving board, and the longer they elongate, and they usually break to the upside about 75% of the way out of the pattern. This one may have gotten just a little bit earlier from the apex. You draw it out to the full triangle, so it broke out early. It should really be somewhere around here. But the shallow ones like this, he said, are like a diving board, and they perform better. And here's a testament to that. I mean, no measure move that we would have nailed that. So Shiba, let's clear you off and let's see what we got going on. That's crazy. I have been taking profit on my Shiba. I've had my Shiba since 1018. I think something was my average price there, right through here. So I'm not riding this little sucker back down. I'm cool. I'm not all the way out. I still got some higher targets, but she's banging on my higher targets already. I wasn't expecting that so soon. And this may have a lot to do with the burn, man, but that's a 359% gains, 360%. It's basically like a 4x. I think 300% actually gives you a 4x, right? Because you got your first initial 100. Bouncing off the 50 there. Oh, nice. 56. 56 makes a great next target, and she may be headed right there, man. She's cleared this one. She's definitely out of accumulation. This area here, if she comes back, should hold. So Mr. Fibby right there should hold. If it doesn't, then we're coming. She's going to lose a lot of momentum and retest these accumulation levels. We don't want that to happen. And I am on the daily. Okay, so let's clear out. Mark you too. Let's go down to the 4 hours, see what's going on over here. So she's at 4204 right now. She's got 4 zeros and a decimal in front of her. I'm looking at 5610 being possible. What's going to be the best next bet you got for a target? And the possibility of maybe retesting and holding, maybe holding. Very important that it holds. 3763. That might be a place to try to nibble in. It's a little risky, but it's the next best place we've got. If she can get down to it, we got to kind of look. Ooh, nice. That is some of the sexiest curves I have seen today. Ooh, and even had a little preliminary, just a little teaser right there. Shiba, baby, I've dated a lot of dogs in my life, but you might be the best bitch out there. Woo! Look how hot you is. I like what I'm seeing you do. I like what you're throwing down. You make me have to tighten up my game here. I won't get this on target. And just line this up right next against you. Oh, nice. Woo! Baby, you've been working out. Feeling firm. Are those real? Is that real? Ooh, Shibby baby, look at you out there doing your thing. I think you need to calm down a little bit, baby. I think you need to come on back home for tonight. You've been partying out there just a little too hard, and you need to unwind. Let daddy rub your shoulders, baby. Come on down here. You ain't gonna do it, are you? You ain't gonna do it, are you? You just gonna tease me. Gonna tease. $38.51. I'm not looking for her to break this trend line. I think she's too bullish. She could. She can. She does. She's coming back down here in this area about 33.50, but that trend line's got a very good chance to hold here. So it may not make it all the way back down to the actual fib, but it would be flipping this area. Well, I mean, it could, and she could wick down there, but could be flipping this fib into support, bouncing off this area before we head back up to the 56 area. Now, if we do that, that's another 44% gains to rock your world. As though Shiba hasn't rocked your world today anyway. You know she threw it on you. She threw it down. She just pulled out every little thing she had. 245% gains out of Shiba. The baddest bitch out there. Shiba. You made daddy happy today, Shiba. You made lots of daddies happy today. Daddies and mommies alike. You's a good poochie. You's a good poochie. You's a good poochie. You's a good poochie. Let's go on. Said Bone doubled. Bone is on my. We did leash, we did ship, we got Bone. The whole ecosystem is apparently doing good. Woo! Wow. I'll zoom out on this one. What are we looking at here? What are we looking at? Oh. The party looks like it may just be getting started for Bone. This was that weird shape, wasn't it? What exactly are you? Because she wanted, well, that would make sense actually. Now, in retrospect, now it starts making sense. Not really, but that's a bear trap. And then you had a bigger bear. The bigger bear trap makes sense. The little one, I'm like, what happened? You should have. But there is a more horizontal level there. But anyway. If she can break out of this over here, it's throwing her up around $3.37, $3.38 in that area. That'd be nice. Oh, I guess we need to get back to our regularly scheduled music here. Shiva got me excited there. So once a breakout is confirmed, then we can kind of realign that measured move and nail it. But right now we're just kind of guesstimating, which could still nail it. But I like that possibility. We're sitting at what, $1.38? She blasted right through the top of that. It was like 106 might be the top, and she might come back and, you know, maybe a head and shoulder, and she said, hell no, I ain't having none of that. I'm going right now. There is a possibility though she could come back and test that area, 105, 106. Just throwing that out there on the smaller time frames because that's how they can play, but doesn't look like she wants to at all. She doesn't look like she has any intentions right now that I can see. But if she does, be worth getting. I see 337 coming. And then where were we before? We don't have no history on that yet. DP says paw swap. Let's see, we got it at MexC. Let's check it out there. Okay, we got a chart. Cool. We're already there. Nice scallop, got a flag out of it. Flagging off of our 236 fib area there, finding support there, giving us a nice move. Still looking for this area. We're at 29,593. There's a bunch of zeros in front of that. And we got a good target at a Fibonacci area of about 45.9, 46 even, whatever. And 57,345 is a nice juicy one I like. I think that was a measured move. Technically, I mean, once it breaks past this area, then you do have a measured move that goes right on top of it. And then that can take us up to 84155. But we also have another 618 area at 95502. Basically, the number going to go up. That's what it's going to do. It's just going to keep going up. Doing the little blast off launch phase right here. It's going to zigzag, but she's going to go up, go down, go up, go down, but keep going up higher, and then she's going down. She's a good train to be on. Looks like getting ready to do some things there. What kind of gains are we looking at here? See, buying at that breakout, what was it, 23, 22? We're at 29 now. I'm just going to call it by that. Coming up here, that's 100%. Going here, that's 320% gains. Check it out on the 4 hour, see what's going on locally, because that was the bigger time frames, just to tell us what's going to happen overall. Breakout got some volume. Remember, there always is the chance to come back to the breakout area. So let's look at these last high here, last tops here, right over here, 26, 25, 26, that area, as a possible place that price may come back to retest, and therefore add to your position if it does, or get in if you missed it before. That's kind of how that works out. And that would be dropping down from where we are now. That'd be about a 20% drop, so that's very doable. Very, very doable. 1 hour says, I ain't having nothing of it. I ain't doing it. Don't even talk about it. I don't want to talk to you, Road Dog. 15 says, I don't know. I'm just hanging out, dude. Might happen. 1 hour don't like it, though. Not at all. Not a bit. Not a bit. Don't want no part of it. Let's take a look at DVPN real quick before I forget. This is over on the Cosmos ecosystem. It's available on KuCoin. For those of you who can trade on KuCoin, I cannot at the moment until I get one of those ID things. I think I'm going to do it. I haven't pulled the trigger yet, but I think I'm going to move there. I think I'll take care of taxes first. That's the next headache I got to keep sorting through. And it's also an Osmosis, the decentralized DEX over there, which has a lot of coins, man. They got a lot of things have moved over, wrapped over. A lot of things are available. It's a cool DEX, and they've even got limit orders that you can set over there too. You got to do it a special way through the app, I think, but I've never done it, but it's available. DVPN, we got to zoom out because it had those nice rounded shapes that we look for. This was the trade setup we had that give you 600%. That sounded freaking moon possible. Like, what are you smoking, Road Dog? You're talking crazy stuff. That don't even make sense. You're just a moon boy. And then we went more. I was too conservative, apparently. What do I've got a note up here. I don't know what it is. 480 million market cap needed for 15 billion tokens in circulation. Maybe to reach, I don't know. You think that if I put notes on my chart, it would help me, but you can see clearly it doesn't. But what should we do with this? I got a document. I'm getting ready to race it, so I think I got to document it. I guess it's a win. It was in my book, man. I added some more down to my position down here, right? How far are we up? Yeah. A good 5-6x. Nice. Because it was a little bag that went, I'm like, I didn't realize I had that much of you. But welcome to the bag. So that bag's grown, and I may have to start using. I mean, I've got an affiliate link for IP Vanish, which I normally use, but I have used one of the VPNs that use this token, and there's several of them to choose from. Really cheap to use, man. Really cheap. I mean, what I'm getting in staking rewards can take care of me on my VPN coverage. That's crazy. All right, so what I'm trying to do is just take a picture. Let's just copy the image. I'll have to sort this one out later. And I'll put it in our vanity room. I don't know. Everybody else documents this stuff. I guess I'm supposed to too, to prove that, I don't know, whatever it proves. For me, it made number go up in my wallet, so that's what it proved for me. Let's clear you out, baby. What are you doing now? Look at that. I likes it. I likes it a lot. I can't. Look how far she can go up, man. She can easily come up here And well, how much is that? There's nothing to stop her. That's another 400% or 500%, just right back up to those areas. She is still at 0.002 cents, and she comfortably stayed at 3.5 cents with a wick. I don't even know where the wick goes up. 30, 40, I don't know. I don't know how trustworthy that wick is, but there's a candle body over here at 8 cents. I don't know. She can do some stuff, but this was before VPNs were kind of, you know, more needed and more, they've gotten a lot more popular. It's a great little project, one of those deep in type projects, you know. I like it. And where are we at on coin? Well, before I do that, where are you at right now? Are you up too high, or are you at a pretty decent? No, she's doing good. That, my friend, looks like a nice. That's a cup and handle. That is. If you wanted to see what a real cup and handle looks like, I'm labeling this one as one. This one's beautiful. Got a little dip in the volume there. I likes it. This one I will move this because we're not using it as a trend line, just as a shape. And then how nice is this flag? That is a true flag. The deal with the cup and handle that no one explains is that well, the traditional way to safely enter a cup and handle. Where you at? Let's go over the different ways to enter a cup and handle trade. The textbook way is to wait till it breaks out to price, comes back up and breaks out above this level. You then have a measured move. That's where it would confirm. The cup and handle is not confirmed actually until price gets above there. Because until it does, that could be a double top. You know, one of them M patterns. Only it's got a nice scallop here that kind of makes you think, why you got all this accumulation slowly happening over here? Unless you're going to do something like move it up. It's not jagged. You are to avoid the jaggedy ones. Them not be cup and handles. You want them to be as smooth and round as possible for the ones to play out the best. When certain criteria are met on the cup and handle, it is one of the most coveted patterns with the high success rate of playing out. Bukowski rates it at like, I think, a number 3 and out of the top 39. That would give you a measured move for this particular asset, DVPN, going from 0.003 to 0.0049. Letting anyone who gets in on that trade take advantage of a nice 61% move. That's how you would normally play a cup and handle, traditionally. However, there are those of us who like see rounded bottoms starting to form in patterns like this and start nibbling in down through here. It's, you know, you never know. It could be a cup and handle, it may be something, but it's a good place to nibble because it's a pullback to a 618 fib. Great area to nibble and slowly accumulate because that's exactly what they were doing. The other place would be along the bottoms of the handle here, which is also what I like to do when I see a cup and handle form. When I see a cup and handle form, one that actually meets the criteria and is not just a, you know, just a big ball down from somewhere with a little flag on it. Oh, a cup and handle. It could go out, but it's not going to do what this one's going to do, or not with the probabilities that this one's going to do when it meets these criteria, which this one does it perfectly. This is like a textbook cup and handle, but on a 6-hour chart, my personal opinion. And now you'll see a lot of people take, you know, their measure move from here. Here's the mistake that I think that they're making, because the measure moves, Bukowski, and I think even the Discover, the Eugene J. O'Neill, the one who came out with the cup and handle, who did it on a weekly time frame versus, the 1 minute, I might add. Putting it here kind of gives you a little short of the actual target. The actual target being what it would be for your standard run-of-the-mill channel. Boom. So you can get caught up in all the details. It's a cup and handle. But when it all comes down to it, you're still your basic shapes, baby. Your channels, your triangles, measure, move. So got a couple of ways to look at it where you can still get it right, even if it's not a cup and handle. Say if she comes back down here and does freaky stuff, she gets invalidated when she comes back more than 2/3 of the way back. If price comes back down here, say if it goes below this 618 or the 200 moving average and all that, say we come back to the bottom, we still got this measure move because we're still in the channel, and when we break up, that's what we shoot for. It's just, it should be a lot more exciting out of this pattern to blow up there, and there should be some more upside on through there. After we get through forming, should I keep that stuff up there? After we get through forming that cup and handle, then it will reveal to us the new channel, or the full channel that we're under in. We can get an idea of that right now, but it will become more apparent. And we should be dealing with something along the lines of this. Now, meeting this target with this channel tells me that it may take it a while to get here, so maybe as far as April. Friday, April 12th at 2 o'clock. And can't be that crazy. But, we can bring time into this here too. I don't think it'll just blast straight up, but it could prove me wrong. Maybe it'll go bullish as all get out. All right, so take your moment. Moving on to bonk. Bonk. Bonky. Let's go with MexC. Ooh, golly, bonk. Dang. You blasted through my level. I went too conservative, didn't I? I should put those extra ones on there. Boom. You went past the 414. Are you headed up to the 61? She may be headed to the 618. She might have a little bit more steam in her. Bounce off the 1.5. That's odd, bonk. That's an odd duck to pick, bonk. But you definitely came back down here though, didn't you? Let's zoom in on bonk here. All right, bonker bunkers. Let's figure out what's going on. Had that little guy and broke it. Now we got this little guy. Are you still respecting that? I wouldn't think so. You changed trajectories, did you? Or are you back on it? You're back on it. I think you are flirting with it. I think you are flirting with the idea of breaking through there, Bonk. I think that idea turned you on. That's so freaking weird you did that one. I'm going to put you out there. Just in case she gets kind of crazy. Good chance to pull back here, actually. Curious to see what happens with Bonk if she gets bullish. There may be this week, I don't know, there may be another bullish pump. The way that total 3 looks, that we may see some of these patterns break to the upside of these bearish patterns again and continue going on a higher parabolic move. That might be something to look at. It does look like we're trying to come back down to these areas, which would be fine. That would give us actually more strength to make the move up here to do that. So if I had to guess, I would guess that we would do something like that. That would give it a stronger move and just be higher highs and higher lows and just be good for everybody. Coming back, check on you guys in the chat. My microphone is on, right? I hear me. I think I'm on. The Throng That Never Ends. That is a cool name. Hey, dying too fast to be mad. I like that too. Hey, welcome to the stream, guys. Haven't seen you before. Crypto 420 says Snack. Let's take a look at Snack and make sure I haven't missed anything yet. Let me back up. Make sure I haven't missed anything. Woof woof. All right, let's go with Snack and then we'll come on down. I don't think I've ever looked at Snack. I know about it. I just don't think I've ever charted it. Okay. I'm zooming way out here on the weekly and just drawing yellow lines because that's fun. Woo! Nice rounded shape. Still keeping the round. She doing that Pilates. She's keeping that stuff round. Would I have done that any different? No, I wouldn't have. I would not have. It's a 7860. Using a few different techniques that seem to be playing out. As soon as I confirm them a little bit better, I'll definitely start explaining them in more detail. Well, that's good for now. What about where we can go, though? Nice. nice. Check that angle. That worked pretty nice though. I'm trying to fine tune it. I like that though. I like that. Maybe that's you. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's the wick. I'm trying to find some confluence with this wick that we got up there. If we can, then I could eyeball it. I'm not feeling comfortable with that though, so we'll go with this one up here. There will still be some areas of confluence. It'll find a hiccup, especially on this one. So shorter term time frame, she keeps coming up, gets past this kind of trend line we got it, giving it some horizontal or some diagonal resistance there. But it should be able to break up through it to these areas. But the real juicy areas that I've got for targets, basically, we're at 0.0019 or 0.002, just to round it up. It can definitely pull back. 9 moving average lines up beautifully right here. And we also have that area right there it can pull back to. So keep in mind, we'll look first for it to be at 0.00152 area. With the possibility of retesting the 0.00126 area, but mostly probably comes to 0.0026, 0.0034, 0.0042 is another nice target, which gives you another 24% gains on top of the previous target. But if you can hold on for it to make its 3 humps before it makes its dump, it could be looking at 0.0052, and there may be another one. That may just be the second hump. I'm just saying, we're trying to figure this out as we go. These are some great targets. This one's a little bit more of a long shot. It'll take a little bit longer to get there, and there may be some ups and downs before it's finally reached. But short term, even where we are right now, coming up about another 34% gain. If we come back down to these areas, it's about a 33% gain. So you stuck right in the middle of a channel. Not a good place to jump in at by any means. Looking on the 1 hour, what we got going on? Just a nice solid move to the upside, respecting a trend line. Totally. It's just chugging along. Like, she may not come back at all until that trend line is broken. If it ever gets broken, look for these areas. If not, keep looking up. It's all in the trend lines, baby. All in the trend lines. Tell you when to get out. The throng that never ends. Turbo. 13 people, what's up? Appreciate you for hanging out with me tonight.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Ooh, Turbo, are you flirting with making an M top? Cause you ain't no cup in handy. I'm just telling you, ain't. Had a trade set up for the breakouts. Why would you be over? Oh, it must have been coming down here. I don't remember. I really don't remember. Oh, I remember moving it over to the side, I think. So were we? I don't know. I didn't play it. I think I did chart it though. It is over in our Telegram group, whatever the original trade setup was. So she came to the top of the trend line and getting rejected. That's kind of normal. There's a possibility she come up to the 618. That's where we got a target. for this trade setup, but it's an iffy trade setup. It was kind of banking on the possibility she might be able to go, come up here and do a retest and keep going. She's doing what she needs to do, is kind of bouncing off that trend line, so a pullback's kind of normal, really. I don't want to raise my targets, but I want to raise all this silly stuff. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of some of these so we can see some things. So, given the fact that we got rejected off this trend line, I would be out of this trade seeing that. So anybody still in it, like hoping that this one's going, it can probably still go up. It's kind of looking doubtful at the moment because we just lost this trend line, meaning we're going to keep coming down. So I would take me profits. This trend line, dotted trend line that we were tracking there, came back up, retested it bearishly. It can keep going up, but there's no guarantees. And given where we are on these moving averages, on this time frame, we're kind of bearish. So it looks like this is going to break down a little bit. Not major, but she's going through a little bit of something. She's got to talk about her wild weekend with her counselor for a little bit. I want to clear out all these areas. Well, they're good areas, though. A retest of this area, 0.000725, could be in order, but it hasn't yet broken down below 0.00089 or the 9 area. So until she does, no need to concern yourself about this number. But if she does break it, then be concerned about it. Because it looks like she's trying to go there. I'm just saying, look what happened on MACD on 6 hours. Like, taking you down. Because that's not duck lips, that's a vulture. That's an ugly vulture. That's an ugly vulture that's preying on everybody that bought and is buying up too high. Oh, it's got those big, squinty little eyebrows. Big old hook beak. With a dead rabbit. Whoa, rabbit. Floppy ears. Floppy ears. The old vulture and rabbit pattern is playing out on the MACD. In my 15 years of trading. It's questionable whether she's going to hold this 21 moving average in this area right here. It's possible, but it looks like a slow burn maybe to come down here. At least maybe to retest this area, maybe. Just kind of possibilities. Overall though, I think she's going to get her, find an area of support and then try to attack that trend line again to move to the upside is what it kind of looks like she wants to do. Got to find a point of, on these type of patterns, of partial decline. And he'll just find ground and then start working on the move to the upside. That's way too many targets. Why you got so many? How'd you double up? No wonder it was cluttered. All right, turbo. This is a low market cap. Turbo's a low market cap. Every time I click on something, it brings up this box and I can't read what I just clicked on to read. I want to throw up on the thing. Low market cap, first bull run, AI, ERC20, and NFT narratives for Turbo. It's messing with me. Let's drop some more BTC. What's Bitcoin doing? She's going down? Now you're at 60. Where were you? At 69. You did go down, didn't you? Are you shorting this? Ooh, baby, what are you doing? What are you doing? Where did you go? What happened? You still didn't hit my target though. You suck, Bitcoin. Make me look stupid. Don't you break that trend line. Don't you break that trend line, Bitcoin. Don't do it. Don't do it, Bitcoin. It's not good. You done went and closed the candle on the 15-minute below my trend line. Now I got to bring out my cheat stick. I don't want to have to do that. I'll take it to this wick over here. That's the line in the sand. That's the line in the sand. She break that. But she bounce off that. Will she bounce off it? That's the question. Sure, she lost that good line. Not good. You see that 9 cross over that 50? Yeah, we coming down. Oh my God, Bitcoin's in trouble. We got to watch it on the 1 minute so we can figure out what she's going to do, if she's going to hit $70,000 or not, because the 1 minute had... Spend my whole show on the 1 minute, tracking, flagging. It seems to get people in when you do that, I guess. You're just sitting there charting out the 1 minute, flags by flags. The only problem is that you lose track of what's going on the bigger time frames that tell you where price is really going to go. The 1 minute just tells you the way it's going to get there. Come on, baby, bounce off my trend line. Oh my God, it's happening. It's happening right now. We don't know. We just don't know. It is the bowl game of all bowl games. Will the Bears win tonight, or will the Bulls defend this area here at $67,000? That's what we're trying to figure out tonight, folks. As the Bears just seemed to come out of nowhere and took over the Bulls. It's like they gave them a big old sucker punch right on the kisser. But yeah, it looks like something might be going on. I think we might have to go to a smaller time frame. Let's zoom in even closer to the 10-second chart. Come on. The 10-second chart is bouncing off our trend line. Isn't that just magical? Will it stick, ladies and gentlemen? Are we going to bounce? Are we going to bounce? Are we going to FOMO into a market order over here on our futures? Over on BitUnix? Because I believe that we are. We're going to take a little nibble over there because it just seemed like the right thing to do. Adding to our little trade of Bitcoin. Making it. Where are we at? Whoa, what's going on? Am I missing something? Y'all are clapping. Oh, we're moving to the upside? With a little bit of volume and a little bit of help, we got a trend line that we got to break above, but we got a little bit of hope because we've already broke above this one. My fallback retested on the way to the upside here, but the 10-second chart says, baby, we got something. We may be bouncing off this line. We may be saved by grace. Buying at 67,000 might be a good entry for a much bigger position, but it's too early to tell right now. Only the Degens have the balls to jump in. The balls or the stupidity. It depends on who you ask and what might be going on. We got a trend line right here that gave us a little bit of support, broke to the downside of it. Oh man, look, this trend line's coming into play now. Is it going to hold out? It doesn't stop there. We still got trend lines upon trend lines, obstacles upon obstacles that we've got to go through here on the chart today. Working our way up slowly, trying to get this breakout. Are you going to do it, Bitcoin? Can you? Oh, my. She did. Look at that. We're getting a little excited here. I think the crowd's starting to chant or something. Bitcoin. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. All right. Well, did we get a foul? What's going on here? You flagging out? They got pull the flag. And she is dropping here on the 10-second. The game is over. I better get out. I tell you a lot, let's pull a trade just like what we see on the morning YouTube shows where we do a little long position with some crazy, great sounding move, 4-1, but let's pretend that we're in it and saying, oh no, I better get out now before I let my trade play out. Oh, I'm too scared to let my numbers play out. I don't have enough conviction in my TA to let my trade play out that I post in front of a lot of people. Oh, I'm out. Totally out. digress. We're falling back in the pattern. That's not really that great of a thing, man. Could this be a bull trap? Could that be taking us down to the bottom? Is that what we're looking at here? Because it's usually what happens when you get into a bull trap. Unless they're going to do a bull bear trap or something, or you just don't know what's going on and just watching price action. But we're calling it second by second, so we nail it. It's right now 67,480, and I told you it's going to be there, and it is there now. Now it just jumped up. Now it's not there. I told you it's going to change too, because we're telling you where everything is going every day right here on this show, right here on the 10-second charts. We can call it second by second. We're never wrong. It's right where it is right now, and it's going to stay there until it's not. Where you get the real crypto answers right here. We're getting ready to break up. Looks like she's trying to make a move to the upside. We bouncing off of this. You draw the sloppy trend lines. What happened? Yeah, look, you didn't even connect the dots right, Road Dog. How you call yourself a TA analyst? You ain't even got your trend line set up. You know she's still bear. She's right under it. Tighten up your gain, Road Dog. You missed that one. You got sloppy on your trend line. You thought she was going to break out. She's really breaking back to the downside. Well, aren't you just the critic tonight, Bobby? All right, so Bitcoin is kind of boring me, but it looks like we might have had a bounce area right here. It may come back and retest that. I don't know. We're on the 10-second chart for Christ's sake. The main thing is that we caught it on the trend line. That seems to be a little bit valid. Will she stick? She was our last ditch in the sand. I hope so, because if she doesn't, tighten up your trend line, Bobby. Don't give it more. I think we're on the 15-minute when we do it, right? It matters what time frame you draw it on, and yeah, okay. Please hold. An operator will be with you shortly. She's got a good chance of holding. My personal opinion says the 10-second chart. I think they just had a touchdown. Are we still in the... How do we get back to where we were?
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Today's Super Bowl was brought to you by Bud Light, the beer for real. Beer. All right. I don't want to get back on the 1-minute chart. All right, guys. Do I have some more? I've got more coins so we can keep going over. It's almost midnight and I'm about ready to turn into a pumpkin gut. There was one that we covered. It's been a little while back. I think I even got a video on it. It's called Boson Protocol. And she seems to be doing some things. The question is, will she do some more big things? And let's check KuCoin, because I probably have her charted over here on KuCoin. Zoom out on this little guy and let's take a look at her overall. Gosh, I haven't charted. Well, this one's been here for a while. I'm on the weekly chart here. So we got to break out of a shallow falling wedge. We looked at this on some other patterns earlier and saw how they took off, right? Because it's like a diving board when they're shallow like that. And that's what we got. It's already made the measure move for that pattern itself. This is the first time I looked at this in a long time, but right now we've met that measure move. So nailed it. Just saying. Oh, you suck, Road Dog. You went higher than your measure move. Your measure moves suck. You have to live with your own critic inside your head, man. You got to deal with that all the time. Let's take a look at Boson Protocol. This might be one to put on your radar if you're not in it already, because she's getting ready to take off from accumulation here. Just happen to know she's moving today. She's just up today. She looks like she's just knocking it out of the park today. Like, oh, it's just too high. I can't buy it because it's too high. We'll see. She's got some more to go, and then she can do some more. I'm not trying to push it. I'm just saying I think this one's getting ready to make a big move. So we got our 236 accumulation zone identified right there. So next targets we got, looking to the left, all these through here are juicy. We're talking about going from like 74 cents all the way up to $1.24, $1.38, $1.40. This whole zone up through here looks really, really good for taking profit targets. But that's still very early to accumulate down here, with the possibility that it could go up to some of these crazy higher areas like $3.50. So throwing that out there, we got a trend line coming right through here. Which tells me what? Kind of tells me 89 cents might make a nice little juicy target, as well as 75, with the hope that maybe can make it to 111. No guarantees on that one, though. That trend line is going to catch up with price at some point. Whether price just takes off and catches it at $1.33 or just kind of keeps its trajectory and just slowly eases into it and bounces off at 89 cents to the downside. I don't know how it's going to play out. She's an accumulation. Number will go up. But the big question is when you zoom out, the number could go way up, $3, $4. And she did reach a high as 10 or almost 10. And we're sitting at a price right now, what, 41 cents. Still in a good accumulation zone. Just throwing that one out there. If you want to go in, that's up to you. Do your research. It is a... Let's talk about the project. I guess we should look at that. If we're talking so healthy about it being a possible long-term hold, might as well come over here and make sure if it's worth holding. Boson Protocol, $47 million market cap. Maximum supply is 200 million. Total supply is 200 million. Half of that's in circulation right now. All-time high for this guy was $5.36 according to this 3 years ago, down 92%. Just by that 92% standard is just taking that alone and saying we're in a good buy zone for most projects. If they're a good project, you're in a good, excellent zone to be picking them up. And Boson Protocol, just a quick Philly feel. Web3's decentralized commerce layer, Boson Protocol enables tokenization, transfer, and trade of any physical thing as a redeemable NFT. Become a d-commerce pioneer. Some of their partners, I suppose. Decentralized commercial exchange, tokenization real assets, kind of fair exchange assurance, NFTs with superpowers. So interesting concept. Just throwing it out there. May not be what you're interested in. Might be something. Oh, look, I need another project like that that's in accumulation ready to break out to the upside. I don't know. But it does look like through here would be a nice recovery up to these areas, man. That could be, once that's confirmed, I mean, that's a good chance to moon bag. So for someone wanting to play this conservatively, to get in, seriously, waiting for a retest of this area right here to jump in, then you'd feel better about it. But you got to, it could be a slow play because of this trend. It's either going to have to break up above this and then go really crazy parabolic, and it could, but I don't know. Or it could just kind of go sideways and up and down slowly for a little while to get there. I can't tell you how it's going to play out just yet until we get something on this trend line. AIOZ, I like that one, but she's been hit a little bit today, meaning, hey man, she may be on discount. Oh, this was the one that we made the huge ass gains on. That took pictures of this, right? I think we can clear this one out now. Is this all we got? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I think it's time to start all over. AIOZ, see what you got going on. She's still up there though, isn't she? She got it as high. She tested this area over here, 34 cents, and we're sitting at what, 25? 2, 3, 4. She could. Actually, I think she's got one more good move out of her. So I would look at the channel. That plays out pretty nice on the daily. Tied up her lines here. Okay. Horizontal support area right there. Oops, wrong line. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So I had to do a little bit of adjustment there and kind of just explain that. I'm looking for sometimes it will make a difference, but we had that kind of this level area right here. So it's kind of like this is the start of a breakout. So this would be I'm kind of trying to narrow down where the move started just so I can fine tune my fibs. And when I did that, it's actually lined up beautiful. All right, now that we got that out of the way, all right, you say so. I think that was a little bit too bullish, but it's supposed to work. 76 cents for the hopium target there, but two nice targets that I would look for it being hit. 51 cents and right at 58 cents, as we could be making another wave to the upside, and it may just break out of this. Yeah, it may should not come down too much further for this to work out. If it comes down and touches this trend line, this idea might have to relook at it and tighten it up a little bit. But if she bounces where she is now and does something like this, I'm pretty confident those will get hit. AIOZ looks kind of cool. DP says BTC taking a quick breather. Where's she at? Oh, wow. Woo, baby. You gonna make everybody think you topped out. You gonna put some fear in the market. That's exactly what I think they want to do. Down on the 1 minute chart. Oh, we have negative targets down there. One of them got hit. Just saying. Hit it. You think the other one get hit? I don't know. $15 minutes. Now what we got? Oh, are you respecting the previous angle there? Hey, you should. Boom! Chaka-laka-laka, boom! Tighten it up. There's still a wick on that one, man, so... Whew. That makes me wonder, could we be looking at something down here? I don't want to see that, but just because there's a wick on this trend line means it's poked a hole in the wall. It's not as strong as it could be now, but she could bounce. Thought she was going to bounce over here though, right? She fooled us. She couldn't get past those trend lines. She couldn't get past these trend lines, these areas. Couldn't get past that trend line at all. So she's curving to the downside. And she looks like she's going to bounce here. We're all saved. I don't know, man. Some nice wicks. Lots of buyers through here. People buying this up. Was I one of them? Where are we at? Ooh, baby. Weren't you supposed to take some profit somewhere? Excuse me, mister. I'm pretty sure I put a stop loss in, mister. I'm just saying. Now you got me down. Don't make me mess up my position. You got me at 65,000, dude. You bought some buys in. My realized profit and loss now is $1. Something happened here. Position history. What happened here? What happened on my trade? I just... What? Partially closed. Okay, partially. What? But why? 48%. Sure that... Okay, so I guess my stop loss did get hit. Why do I have so much more money in... I gotta do some risk management here. You gotta close a little bit of that. That way we got $8 in profit. Now I put a stop loss at break even. That way if this goes against me, still a winning trade, even though it sucks that I would have got stopped out. Open price was 65. We're gonna go 65,702. And so stop loss is set. Saved my ass from going in the negative too bad. I got a $13 trade on Solana that's in the negative, but I got some room to work with that. Although I wouldn't mind. I've just got one. I don't know if I can lower that position or not. Oh, look, you got a 25% thing? Yeah, it doesn't work, does it? You can choose percentages. I should have done that over here. Cool. I like that feature. That's cool. You needs to hold something, Bitcoin. Don't go screwing up my trades. Ooh, nope. How's y'all doing? $8. Oh, you good. Building a position over here then. Unless you... Oh, whoa, what happened? Mercury's in retrograde. I don't... Okay. Still up 205% on that one. Cool. With $11 try. Okay. Maybe I need that. I don't know what just happened there. I keep an eye on my trades. Don't want to let them get out of hand there. What you doing, Bitcoin? So a good chance she's going to get rejected over here and come back and retest this area and maybe go lower. I don't know, man. She could. She could. I'm hoping this trend line holds. If not, well, then we get a pullback. About time for one. So, it doesn't get hit. 69,191. Did you hit 69 at all? Oh, come on, Bitcoin. You know you should have hit 69. You got to go back. You got to go back and at least tap 69. You have to. There's got to be enough degens out there with enough money to make it tap. We're trying to make it hit 69. You know that you're out there. Come on. On that point alone, I'm saying it's got to go to 69. Crazy. Did we look at Peppy? Pie. Everybody's taking a dump right now, looks like. She's got a little area back here to retest, which she's almost hit. Bouncing off the 50 on the 1 hour. Peppy, look at that. She's got to come back to earth sometime. That's crazy. We might have a trend line. I don't know. It's a little bit too early to tell, but what are we going to do with it? Come on, baby. Come on back down. Wanzamudo. Hey, welcome to the stream, man. ICP. Do ICP. That'll probably be the last one I take a look at tonight. Well, we started at 10:30. Oh no, another 2-hour stream. Nobody's gonna click on a 2-hour stream. Oh well, I guess it's just us guys then. Nice ICP, go baby. I'm disappointed in ICP. I'm not disappointed in ICP. I'm disappointed in me because I thought I had a bigger bag of that than I do. I don't remember putting it to work for me, so I think what I got is what I got. And I thought I had more, but it turned out I got more Cadena. I must have got confused. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, I digress. Let's go take a look at ICP. So, target right here, 618, $15. Nailed it again, twice. Breaking out of a possible channel. We had a trade set up that may or may not have got stopped. I don't know. Stop out. Let's take a look at this. Let's find out what's really going on with ICP. Accumulation zone has been completed for this area. Getting rejected the 618. That's cool. That happens. She looks like she might be trying to break up past that right now. Man, all these targets are going to, every one of them. Oh, before getting too carried away with the higher targets there, let's deal with the ones we got right here. And I didn't color code them or anything. Okay, well, I guess we're going to play it this way. Main target, I look for $22. That's going to be one of the big areas that it needs to start working its way up to, and is trying to do that. Is where we on the 2 week and the weekly? How are we looking on the weekly? Okay, 2 week. It's drawn us into this big red cloud, which it usually does, and it'll spit us out on the other side after it sucks us into it. On the weekly, we've already went through the cloud through a thin section, and we got this little sliver of green, which means we're getting ready to run. Basically, is what it's saying. We're getting ready to run. So we broke a few trend lines, but now we got one. Looks like we got a new one right here. Let's come down to a smaller time frame like the daily so we can nail that. So nice. Now we can identify the channel that we're in. And that kind of tells me that this $22 target right in line. So from where we are now, looks like that may be our next target, about another 55% gains there. We can also, draw some other trend lines and see the triangle shapes and all that. We can also take a measured move or do our AB equals CD type thingy, but they're all taking us right up to these areas all along this trend line up here. We'll go ahead and mark that with a measured move, $24. It's the wrong line, baby. The wrong line. So between $22.50, $24.72 in that area. Likely what I see happening there, see where their indicators just say, oh yeah, she's getting ready to go. Look at the MACD here. On the daily, MACD. Maybe I'm ready to take you for the ride of your life. That's what she said right there. She's flirting. She's flirty. She on. She want that green candle. MACD likes it on the daily. I like that. Look on the 1 hour. We're already shooting up there with some volume. Good sign. We got the breakout. Might there be a retest? I don't know if you'll see 1435 come again anytime soon. She may just start rocking it on now. Go ICP. Breakout is right now. Chick says it's bad that I want a Bitcoin dip so I can get some more cheap alts. It'll come. It will definitely come. There will be probably a nice 30% drop on altcoins, 30 to 40% drop at some point. And that's why we need to start peeling out some of that dry powder to keep it on the side for that. I'm preaching to myself as I'm saying that. I'm really trying to work on that. And it's hard because you're like, oh, I can still nibble here. Stop doing that. It's going to catch up with you. Stop. Pull that profit out. Pull that collateral out. Let me put it that way. And I'm not so worried about pulling profit out right now. I'm worried about I'm wanting to pull all my collateral that I've got in it. Everything that I've got in for this, all the trades, the holds and everything. I want that money. Everything that I started with, I'm trying to pull that out. Well, then we're good. Then I don't give a dang. It's all free and clear. All right. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to go ahead and close the stream before, people, I don't know. I think Mitch Ray did like a 6-hour stream today, man. Dude put in the work today. A lot of people, I think, are streaming out tonight because the market's starting to pop off. And hopefully, if Asia comes back in, let China come back in. Oh, this time of night is going to be sweet trading. I'm just trying to be patient. Wait for China to give the green light. This time we'll be rocking. All right, guys, I'll be back tomorrow night at least. I don't know. I may try to do the BitUnix challenge thing all over again. At least tell everybody what I did when my mic was off. But trade carefully. Enjoy this money. Take profits when you can. But enjoy the ride up. It won't go up it'll go up pretty good, but we're going to get some nice big pullbacks. So it'll kind of bum you out unless you're sitting on some dry powder and take advantage of it. But we're in a good part of the market. And for any of you guys that don't know what I've been kind of pointing at forever is that we repeated the same type thing that we did back in 2020 and early 21. And it looks very much like that's what we got on a much, much bigger scale. And so far, nailed it. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. And God bless. Keep God in your life.
I've been hitting that like button. I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Where's that button?
Come on, come here, bud. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like it's so ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Now if you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Fade out of the calm, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova.
Good night, John boy.
In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you was really was quite